Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the lineup, and I don't know if you can hear that wind, but there is a tailwind. You know what that means? That means we're gonna run mid-nines. Anyway, so while we're in the lineup, I'll take a few seconds to run you through what the rough plan is for tonight. Basically, want to play with the launch. So we've got two things that we can adjust. One is the trans brake launch RPM. So we've got the two-step limiter that we can adjust the RPM that we launch at, and also the timing ramp that feeds back in immediately after the trans brake gets let off. And that's there to stop it spinning, because this car just spins. If you let off the trans brake at anything over, like, I don't know, 2,500, 3 grand or whatever, it just spins because it has really bad shocks in it, and like the rear end's just a bit dodgy. But we haven't tried it also with the new sway bar and that as well. So I don't know how it's going to go. It did pretty well at Power Cruise. But it was still spinning a bit on that street surface. So what I'm going to do, first run, we're going to run it with the tune-up that's in it at the moment. And I think that's launching at around about 3 grand, don't quote me. And it pulls 18 degrees of timing straight off the hit, and then it ramps in over like the next 2 seconds, basically. So I have a feeling it's going to be a bit slow, and we're going to have plenty of traction out here, and then we can ramp it up during the night. I think old mate's waving us through. Anyway, cool. We'll touch back in when we park up here. We're all teched in and lined up. Yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention back at the shop when we were loading up. I was fixing something in the steering, basically with the intermediate shaft splines into the rack. That bolt had come a little bit loose, so the splines were slipping. So I did it back up, not taking any notice of where the steering wheel was actually positioned, and it is now even more on the piss than it was. That's straight. Should be able to undo these and then just reposition it to like where it should be. But yeah, no, just piss funny, because it's been like that forever, and I just alrighty guys, here's the first run. So didn't get any video. Damon on that weren't here yet, so it was just me solo, and I couldn't hold the phone obviously. So yeah, got a tape you can get, but we got 11:46 here at 124.5 mile an hour. So the run felt good. Launch felt really good. So yeah, 1.95 60 foot. All right, so the video cut out there. Don't know what happened, but just check it's recording. So I was just explaining how the 1.9 60 foot, the car felt like a dog off the line, and that's obviously just because we're pulling 18 degrees off the hit. So it runs 30 degrees total. We're pulling 18 degrees of that straight off the hit. So it's launching on 12 degrees of timing. So we need to add a bit more of that back in, get that 60 foot crank it a bit more. I also hit the rev limiter in every single gear, including over the line. So I'm going to raise that rev limiter. I'm going to try and like get some better shift etiquette as well, like just try and shift it to 7 grand and just run it out the back end, like whatever it needs. I'll probably raise the limiter to 73 or something, and see if that improves it at all. Should give us some extra mile an hour as well, but really focusing on that launch. Got the laptop, we're back in the lineup again, so I'm gonna make those changes now. A bit of bloody, you know what I mean? Launch rev limiters at 2.5 grand. We need to fucking modify that, I think.
Probably bring it up to like 3.2.
3 grand.
3 grand, yeah, that's a good start.
Rev limiters at 73.
Fucking hell. What was that, 7?
7.
Fuck.
I'm gonna shift it 7. Just run it out the back. Yeah. Just so it's not hitting the limiter over the line, because this is gonna be that. No, sorry, we're pulling 20 degrees of timing. I thought it was 18, but it's actually 20. Me.
So basically you're pulling all the balls out of it.
Oh, absolute slug, bro. Let's bring, what do you reckon? 10.
How's it on the AF? Oh, okay.
I didn't even look. I didn't even look.
Wasn't like breaking down and load or nothing?
Nah, sounded mint. What's this? Time from launch in seconds. Let's Best way to do it, just make drastic changes and
Yeah, not little ones at a time. You just do
Hope for the-
massive ones at a time.
hope for the best. So it's still pulling timing. It's 4 seconds after the launch. That's how I had it.
That's fucking
It's a long time. That's halfway down the track, bro.
so hard to fucking run.
So, all right, we got 10, 8, 7, 6, 0. I'm gonna try that. So that's like halved. So it was out here.
Oh yeah.
It's now that. It should go a low 11 at that.
I'm leaving it 3 to bump them numbers up.
Eh? Do we really need to be pulling timing at 2 seconds after the run? We don't really, because that's a 60 foot.
Well, I'm running like 1.6, 60 foot.
Yeah, I just run a
Slow.
like a 199. So it's like two.
So you're already at 60 foot in 2 seconds. So do you
Yeah.
get pulling that hard?
I don't think so. Well, it was pulling till 4 seconds. So I just don't want to bring it all in and then it spins and
I'll
then
just give that a go.
yeah, it hooked, man. It hooked and left. Like, it was sweet. So
Yeah, nice.
give another 500 RPM should fucking do a big wheelie.
Should boogie.
No.
Gangster.
It's gangster as. All right, you probably stop fucking recording that.
Hey, inspection hole.
Test and turn without the fucking tractor.
Yes!
So how'd that feel, Mr. Barber?
Man, 10.8, 126. Fuck!
got to be peak fucking.
It's peak barbs right now, man. I'm fucking loving it. Holy shit.
That has to be peak mile
You didn't just.
Yeah,
you
that
didn't-
was.
Holy.
Yeah. That was. It didn't hit the limiter across the line at all. That was perfect. No.
Oh,
So you still got a lot? You still got...
Give us a rundown. What are we doing, Kieran?
Well, we're gonna keep feeding it. So last time to go from the 11.4 to the 10.8, we upped the RPM, the launch RPM by 500. So this time we're gonna up it by another 400. Brings us to 3,400 RPM launch. And it's still pulling timing. It's pulling 10 degrees off the hit and then ramps in over 2.5 seconds pretty much linearly. So I'm gonna add like, three degrees to the whole lot.
Sweet.
Now have a look how, hang on, I'll change it back to what it was. You can see what it goes from. So you can see here at time 0, 0, that's when you let go of the trans brake. It pulls 10 degrees and then it ramps back in. We're gonna change it to 7.
So on this screen, what you're looking at is up here is full timing, and down here is how many degrees of timing it's pulling, and down here is over how long. So that's the duration, and that's how much timing. So pretty much we are doing this to achieve not so rough of a launch, so it doesn't just bake the tyres when he lets go of the trans brake.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to spin. I'm putting it.
Yeah.
Put my money on it that it's going to spin.
I reckon it's going to dead hook, bro.
Maybe it hooks.
Mate,
And
if you warm those tyres on that prep track, it'll be right.
That was a good skid. We just need a little bit longer.
See how we go. Scared, man. So that last run, we didn't really do like an interview or whatever, but yeah, not sure what happened, eh? It ran like a tiny bit slower, and we were looking at the slips, and the 60 foot was exactly identical to the run before, which is weird because we added 400 RPM to the launch, and we added added timing to the hit as well to give it more power. So, and it hooked. So I don't know what happened. It didn't feel like it spun. It didn't look like it spun, but it lost a mile an hour. So I noticed it was like a little bit hot compared to last time. So we are just cooling it down at the moment. Got the fans running and that. So see if we can't I don't know, improve again. I did get the laptop out. I've raised the launch RPM another 100 RPM, so now I'm launching at 3,500. And I've also put a bit, even like just a few more degrees in off the hit. So we're not pulling too much at all now. So we will see what happens. Yeah. I don't know, I thought it was going to spin last time. I really thought it was going to spin, and it didn't. Although maybe it did, considering it didn't go any faster. So we're just going to keep going, keep pushing. You know, That's what we're here to do. So we want to try and get it to run as fast as it possibly can. So we're just going to keep pushing it. Nailed it. It doesn't have a shift light. Maybe I short shifted last time. Maybe it doesn't like to run out. It's probably not making as much power out there, you know, like out at 7,000.
Power is not at 7 grand, it'll be 6 grand.
Yeah, maybe do that. Well,
Shifted at 6.
Use it to overrun at the end.
Yeah.
Change early.
Change early for the, yeah, because that was,
Yeah. 36 in, yeah.
oh yeah, sweet.
Fucking little bit of jandle in that one. Go get another angle up there.
After a long night, we didn't manage to wrap up the video, so just finishing editing it now. Thanks for watching so much, guys. I'm super pumped. Cuddles did a really good job. I hate to say it, but I think there still is like a bit of tweaking left in it. So yeah, it's tearing me apart. Got to like cut these diff gears out and put the burnout gears in it. But we will be back on the strip, that's for sure. I just really want to thank all of you for all the support and thanks for watching again, guys. So we'll catch you on the next one.